Hey everyone, are you happy with your current career path? Or do you feel stuck in a job? Imagine this. You wake up, grab your coffee, rush to work, sit through another day of meetings, emails, and tasks that just feel meaningless. You come home exhausted, crash on the couch, and think to yourself, is this really it? Is this what I'll be doing for the rest of my life? Now, here's a fact that should shake you. The average person spends 90,000 hours of their life working. That's a third of your existence spent in an office, on job sites, in meetings, behind a screen. If you're going to spend that much time working, shouldn't it be something meaningful? Because let's face it, life is short. Too short to wake up dreading Mondays. Too short to settle for a career that drains you. Too short to chase a paycheck while sacrificing your happiness and mental health. In this episode, you'll learn 5 simple steps to finding your dream job, one that not only pays the bills, but also gives you a sense of purpose. I will also show you how to use ChatGPT to speed up the process. Whether you're a student, a career switcher, or feeling stuck in a dead-end job, this episode is for you. Let's make your 90,000 hours count. Here we go. But first, what exactly is a dream job? The truth is, it means different things to different people. Some say, just get a high-paying job and stick with it. Others believe, follow your passion and the money will come. But neither approach tells the whole story. In fact, a career should ideally check 3 major boxes. Number 1, financial stability. You need to afford a comfortable life. Let's be real, passion is great, but it won't pay the rent. Number 2, personal fulfillment. Your career should align with what excites or challenges you. Otherwise, you will get burnout really quickly. And number 3, lifestyle fit. Some jobs require long hours, frequent travel, or high stress. Can your career support the lifestyle you want? Think of career choice like a 3-legged stool. If one leg is weak, the whole thing wobbles. So it's important to go beyond your passion and use a real strategic way to choose a career that works for you, not the other way around. To figure it out, the first step is to know what you're naturally good at and what excites you. Ask yourself, what skills do people often compliment me on? What type of work makes time fly by? What skills do I feel most confident in? What topics or skills am I curious about learning, even in my free time? You don't need a single passion to build a fulfilling career. Instead, focus on work that aligns with your strengths and interests. Once you've written them down, we can move on to step 2. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They think career choices are like picking one train track and sticking to it forever. But in reality, career paths are more like a branching tree. Each step you take opens up new doors. This concept is called adjacent possible. Adjacent possible is a concept from evolutionary biology and innovation theory, but it applies perfectly to careers. It means that every skill or experience you gain unlocks new, related opportunities that weren't visible to you before. Let me share a few examples. Let's say you start in marketing. Over time, you develop strong skills in content writing. That leads you into SEO, which then opens up doors in digital strategy or even UX writing. You didn't start by aiming for UX, but it became part of your adjacent possible as you grew. Another example, you start as a software engineer, but you realize you love explaining technical concepts to non-tech people. That opens doors to technical writing, product management, or even teaching coding courses. One more example. You're a high school teacher, but through managing school events, you gain skills in event planning and leadership. That could lead to roles in corporate training, event planning, or project management. The key is to develop skills intentionally by building on your existing strengths. Stay open to opportunities that evolve from them. Instead of stressing about finding your forever job, focus on making your next smart career moves that expand your adjacent possible. In other words, take one step beyond your comfort zone and let your career branches grow. Once you find your adjacent possible careers, step 3 is to make sure the careers you're choosing are not dead-end careers. It's great to follow your interests, but you also want to choose a path with strong job demand and good earning potential. Instead of spending hours researching, let ChatGPT do the heavy lifting. Type in, "Give me an overview of the job market for this career in the US or your country." Include salary ranges, job growth trends, and future demand predictions. Here, I'm going to use data scientist in the US as my career and see what comes up. ChatGPT can quickly give you a career snapshot, salary range, job growth over the next decade, and the industry's hiring for that role. This quick overview helps you gauge whether a career is worth pursuing before diving in deeper. In my example, ChatGPT says the proliferation of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning technologies has heightened the importance of data science expertise. This suggests that data scientists will continue to be in demand. At the same time, gaining skills in AI and machine learning would complement the data scientist role well. These are excellent areas to focus on for skill development. Another great resource is LinkedIn's Jobs on the Rise report, which comes out every year. Just Google Jobs on the Rise report. Once you get to the page, you'll find a list of fast-growing careers sorted by country. They also highlight the common skills needed for these roles. You can compare your career choices with this list to see if your strengths and interests overlap with these high-demand jobs. You may also do a quick Google search. Let's say you want to be a corporate trainer. You can type, "Is the job of a corporate trainer in demand?" You will see the estimated job growth percentage by U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, along with salary range and the various industries for this role. In addition to using ChatGPT and LinkedIn, consider reaching out to industry professionals on Reddit or Discord. You might be surprised by the valuable insights they're willing to share about your career choice. By now, you should have narrowed down your top 1 or 2 career choices based on your strengths, interests, and earning potential. But before you go all in on a career path, it's important to test it out. Why do we want to test it out, and how do we do that? Well, choosing a career is a big decision, and diving in without first-hand experience can lead to frustration or regret. The best way to ensure a career is the right fit for you is to test the waters before committing fully. Here's how you can do that. First, if possible, freelance in your area of interest. Websites like Upwork or Fiverr allow you to take on small projects and gain hands-on experience. If freelancing isn't an option, try shadowing professionals in your desired field. Reach out to industry experts on LinkedIn or through networking events and ask if you can observe their work for a day or even a few hours. Interning or volunteering in relevant roles can also provide a glimpse into the daily realities of a career. Another way to test it out is by taking online courses related to your career choice. Instead of investing in a degree or expensive certifications, explore free or low-cost online courses on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or LinkedIn Learning. These courses can help you determine if you actually enjoy the subject matter and whether it aligns with your strengths and interests. Finally, you can also work on a side project related to your field in a real-world setting. For example, if you're interested in data science, analyze datasets and publish your findings. If you're into marketing, run a small ad campaign for a local business. If you're considering coding, build a simple app or website. Side projects showcase your skills to future employers and give you a better sense of whether you'd enjoy doing this work long-term. You may even add the projects to your resume or portfolio when applying for the jobs. By testing a career before committing, you avoid investing years out and potentially thousands of dollars into something that doesn't truly excite or fulfill you. Instead of guessing, you're making an informed decision about your future. Remember, a few months of testing a career now could save you years of regret later. Once you have tested it out, the last step is to align your career with your ideal lifestyle. Your career isn't just about money or passion, it's also about how you want to live your life. A job that looks great on paper might not be the right fit if it doesn't match your ideal daily routine, energy levels, and personal priorities. Ask yourself these key questions. Where do you want to work? Do you want the flexibility of remote work, or do you thrive in an office setting with in-person collaboration? Are you open to frequent travel, or do you prefer a stable location-based career? What pace suits you best? Do you enjoy the fast-paced energy of high-pressure industries like finance or tech startups? Or do you prefer a more structured, predictable setting like education or healthcare? How much work-life balance do you need? Are you someone who thrives on high achievement and long hours, or do you want a career that gives you evenings and weekends free? Some careers, like consulting and law, often demand late nights and intense commitment. Others, like project management or UX design, can offer more flexibility and balance. What lifestyle do you want your salary to support? Are you aiming for financial freedom and early retirement, or do you prioritize a fulfilling job over a high paycheck? Some careers may pay less but offer greater job satisfaction and stability, while others demand more sacrifice but provide higher earning potential. Does your career align with your personal values? If sustainability, social impact, or creativity matter to you, consider careers that align with those values. If you pick a job that matches your values, you're way more likely to enjoy your career over the long run. At the end of the day, your career should support the lifestyle you envision, not the other way around. Before committing to a path, picture your ideal day-to-day life and make sure your career choice brings you closer to it. As you explore your new career choice, keep in mind some common misconceptions that might hold you back. First, your career path won't always be a straight line. It's easy to assume that careers follow a predictable, step-by-step path. Choose a profession in your early 20s, climb the corporate ladder, and stay in the same field until retirement. But in reality, most careers take unexpected turns, evolve over time, and often lead to opportunities you never initially considered. Second, success doesn't always mean making the most money. A high salary is great, but it doesn't always equal success or fulfillment. Many people chase high-paying jobs only to realize they're unfulfilled or burned out. True success comes from finding work that aligns with your strengths, values, and lifestyle goals, whether that means financial wealth, flexibility, purpose, or personal growth. Third, a degree doesn't guarantee success. While education can be valuable, simply earning a degree doesn't guarantee a thriving career. In many cases, getting your degree is just the starting point. Employers increasingly value skills, experience, and adaptability just as much, if not more, than formal credentials. Success comes from continuous learning, networking, and staying adaptable in an ever-changing job market. All right, let's wrap this up and recap on the key takeaways. Your ideal career should check 3 boxes: financial stability, personal fulfillment, and lifestyle fit. To find your ideal career, first, identify what you're naturally good at and what excites you. Second, explore adjacent possible careers, roles that build on your existing strengths with new skills. Third, ensure these careers are in demand and offer strong earning potential. Tools like ChatGPT and LinkedIn can help speed up your research. Fourth, test the career before committing through freelancing, internships, or side projects. Finally, make sure the career aligns with your desired lifestyle. Your career path won't always be linear, so stay flexible and open to new opportunities. True success comes from balancing financial stability, fulfillment, and continuous growth. Skills and adaptability often matter more than a degree. That's it for today's episode. If you found this episode valuable, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this with a friend who needs career clarity. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and build a career that actually makes you excited to wake up in the morning.